they had different capabilities and they'd grow their skills as you play. With Borderlands 2, we wanted to make sure those characters had a role in the story, but we wanted to create new gameplay. So we created 4 all-new characters, including Zero the Assassin, Salvador the Gunzerker, Maya is our new Siren, and there's Axton, who's the Commando. And the thing that makes a hero great is a great villain. So Borderlands 2 features this villain known as Handsome Jack, and this guy's a real jerk. He wants to take over the planet. He kind of sees himself as a dictator. And I think in this mission that we're playing, you're helping the robot Claptrap go on a mission to cut down all of these statues that have been erected in Handsome Jack's honor. And the more you cut them down, the more pissed off he gets. And it's kind of a sign of rebellion in this city of opportunity. One of the big Hyperion cities on the planet of Pandora.
Yeah, and that's an area that we'll talk about as well. Obviously, a lot of diversity now with characters and also environments. We're going to see some new places to visit, right?
Yes. You know, Pandora is a large planet, and some of the corporations had been there for a long time before they pulled out. Some of them are coming back in the events that have transpired since Borderlands. So there's a lot of different environments. There's everything from these giant kind of progressive cities to the barren wastelands you remember in the first game, to the lush, beautiful kind of more jungle-like environments, even to the Arctic tundra and the snow. And this game is huge. Borderlands 2 is something that when we started, we thought, well, we'll make it about as big as Borderlands 1, and it ended up being something much, much bigger, much more grand, much larger. And this is really important because it kind of is consistent with our philosophy and our dream with this game to kind of not just make a game that you consume, but turn Borderlands into a hobby. And yeah. It's a hobby for many of us, and we know it's a hobby for many of our fans, and we wanted to make sure that there's enough material, enough content, and enough to explore there where there's always something to find.
Yeah, obviously it had a huge fan base with the original title, but you're looking to grow that and attract new gamers as well. What do you think it is that's going to bring new gamers into the fray with Borderlands 2 that didn't check out the original? You know,
with Borderlands, we were really the underdogs. Everybody thought we were crazy. First of all, we were blending the fun of a first-person action game, you know, the moment-to-moment fun. It just feels great to move and shoot and take down enemies, and we were blending that moment-to-moment fun with sort of the longer-range engagement that comes from RPG games like Diablo, where it's really fun to get loot and to choose a character and to grow that character and have that character become more powerful over time as you level up. And blending those two genres together has never really been done successfully before, so everyone thought we were crazy when we began. We figured it out, of course, and you know, we believed in it all the time. We were very confident in our bet and our promise. But I have to say that even the success of the first game even surprised us. So instead of coming in now as an underdog, Borderlands 2 gets to enter this market as a leader,
yeah.
And it's pretty exciting. You know, when we were really thrilled when 2K, the publisher of the game, really got behind it and did 2 limited edition sets. There's right. The Vault Hunters edition, which includes a Marcus bobblehead, which is one of the things you collect in the game, and a bunch of other cool stuff, including some in-game items. And we also had the Ultimate Loot Chest edition, which comes in the giant loot chest from the game. Within 4 days, all of the allotments sold out. Now we have our fans, our gamers, like mad at us because they can't get a hold of it.
Yeah.
I saw one on eBay for $600. The game doesn't even come out until September.
Wow.
So,
and there's a new character too with one of those editions, correct? That you guys are going to be talking about doing later on.
Actually, if you just pre-order any edition of the game, you become part of the Premier Club. There's on our website, if you go to gearboxsoftware.com and find the Borderlands page, you can find the Premier Club information there. There's a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great advantages to becoming part of the Premier Club, and there's a lot of collaborating retailers around the world that'll help you become part of the Premier Club. But yes, what we've decided to do is when we finish the game, as we're going into certification, we're going to build a 5th character and we're going to add it to Borderlands, and it'll be available later as a DLC or something. Probably within 60 to 90 days of the launch of the game is when we'll be able to finish that and give that to people. But what we decided, because we have so many great fans and they really made Borderlands what it is, when they believed with us and came on board from being the underdogs, that we decided that if you pre-order the game, you will get this 5th character for free.
That's awesome.
If you're part of the Premier Club. So that's a really great thing, and I'm really excited that our publishing partner stepped up with us on that.
There's a lot of people excited about Borderlands, and a lot of people with questions for you as well. Justine, I understand you have some questions for Randy from the interwebs.
We do. So thank you, Daniel. Let's find out what people want to know on Twitter. A lot of people are talking about how they really love the customizable weapons in Borderlands 1. So we've got a tweet here from Walnut the Wise, who dreams of driving a pink buggy across alien planets. Will there be customizable vehicles?
You know, in Borderlands 2, getting around the world of Pandora in Borderlands 1 is a lot of fun, but when you have a vehicle, it's a lot more fun. So in Borderlands 2, we really up the ante a lot. We've